Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. On this occasion, we'll once again discuss a number of leaks that I've managed to find and that I think are quite interesting to talk about. As usual, this information comes from fairly credible sources, namely Anon Leaks and Luna. Alright, without further ado, let's get straight into the discussion. How are you all doing? I hope you're all in good health and doing well. This time, the main focus of our discussion is one character who has become the center of attention within the community and is certainly highly anticipated by many players, Yae Sakura. Information about this character comes from two different sources, with pieces of leaks that complement each other. Therefore, this set of information is quite interesting to analyze as a whole so that we can get a clearer picture of Yae Sakura's position and role in Honkai starrail version 4.x. The first piece of information comes from Anon Leaks. Anon states quite firmly that Yae Sakura will be the next anniversary character. According to the leak, Yae Sakura will be an ice character who follows the path of elation. Furthermore, Anon Leaks also mention that Yae Sakura's main design concept is inspired by the Night Parade of 100 Demons. However, whether this concept will still be carried over into Plan Arcadia or not is something we don't yet know. In addition, Anon Leaks reveal that a special team has been designed to support Yae Sakura, referred to as the Elation Battleship. The second piece of information also comes from Anon Leaks. Anon Leaks mention that Yae Sakura, along with Himiko SP, will be a main push character. This leak aligns with Luna, who explicitly states that Yae Sakura will be playable in version 4.x and will be one of the main push characters. This places Yae Sakura at a very high priority level. The third piece of information revisits the concept of the Elation Battleship. According to Anon Leaks, this team composition is designed as the best-in-slot team for the anniversary character, which in this context is Yae Sakura. This means the Elation Battleship is most likely the optimal team that, in theory, will deliver the best performance when Yae Sakura is the main carry. In other words, the Elation Battleship is Yae Sakura's premium team. The fourth piece of information is still related to the Elation Battleship, but this time in the form of a poll conducted by Anon Leaks. In the poll, Anon Leaks asked the community's opinion on who might become members of the Elation Battleship, with options being sparxie, yaoguang, both, or neither. Looking at the results, yaoguang received the highest percentage, at around 31%. However, Anon Leaks themselves emphasized that the poll does not reflect absolute truth, and even stated that they personally do not yet know for sure who the members of the Elation Battleship will be. In other words, this poll is purely speculative. Does Anon really not know anything at all? The fifth piece of information comes from Sakura Haven. They discuss Yae Sakura's identity from the perspective of old data. According to Sakura Haven, the Sakura who will appear in version 4.x is actually the same Sakura who appeared before CBT1. Based on the data they found, this character has indeed been planned for a long time, but her name seems to have undergone adjustments. It is mentioned that the name Sakura may be changed or adjusted to Cherry Blossom, although there is still no certainty as to whether this will be the final official name. The sixth piece of information comes from Luna. Luna states that main pushes can't be moved. Yae will be in 4.2 even if the anniversary is earlier, while other characters are commodities and can be moved. In this context, it can be confirmed that Yae Sakura will still be released in version 4.2 no matter what happens. So, for example, if there is a possibility that the anniversary is moved up to version 4.1, then other characters' schedules would be shifted, not Yae Sakura's. However, based on previous confirmation from Anon Leaks, the Honkai starrail anniversary is indeed expected to take place in patch 4.2, so this potential scheduling conflict should not occur. The seventh piece of information is still from Luna. According to them, main push characters are designed even before the planet, storyline, and other elements are developed. In other words, all major content within a certain period will revolve around that character. This emphasizes how central Yae Sakura's role is within the structure of Plan Arcadia and version 4.x as a whole. This may be one of the reasons why main push characters cannot be easily moved. The 8th piece of information also comes from Luna. Luna mentions that main push characters cannot be created carelessly. After a character has been acknowledged as such, their SP will continue to remain relevant as well. So once a character is established as a main push, their relevance may persist for several versions ahead. This means Yae Sakura will most likely remain relevant in the long term, whether through team synergy or future SP potential. This is why many players want to have a main push character on their accounts. The 9th piece of information provides a broader picture of the main push structure in Plan Arcadia. Luna mentions that version 4.7 will feature the third main push for Plan Arcadia, an original starrail concept. This means version 4.x will have a total of 3 main push characters. So far, we already know 2 versions that are very likely to feature main pushes, the first main push in 4.2 and the third main push in 4.7. As for the second main push, we still don't know exactly which version it will appear in, but we can make an educated guess. If we look closely, the pattern in patch 4.x is very similar to version 3.x, where patch 3.x also featured 3 main push characters, Castorice in 3.2, Phanon in 3.4, and Cyrene in 3.7. Based on this pattern, we can speculate that the second main push in version 4.x will likely appear in 4.4. So far, 2 names have emerged as strong candidates, Yae Sakura and Himiko SP. Since Yae Sakura is positioned as the first main push in 4.2, Himiko SP will most likely fill the next main push slot either in 4.4 or 4.7. Interestingly, Anon leaks have also stated that all main pushes in version 4.x are female characters. The 10th and final piece of information once again comes from Luna. They state that Sparxie can function in a mono-elation team, but her performance is still below Yae Sakura's. This actually makes sense, considering Yae Sakura is an anniversary and main push character. However, the big question is whether Sparxie and Yae Sakura will be on the same team. If so, then Sparxie would be a member of the Elation Battleship. Or, on the contrary, they may end up in different team compositions altogether. As of now, there is no definitive answer. As an additional note, Yae Sakura's presence in version 4.0 has actually already started to be teased. One of the billboards on the version 4.0 map displays a figure that strongly points toward Yae Sakura. And yes, you should have already seen Yae Sakura's model on that billboard. Alright, that's all for now, everyone. So, what do you think about this series of leaks regarding Yae Sakura? Feel free to write your thoughts, opinions, and speculations in the comments section. And don't forget to share this information with your friends who also play Honkai Star Rail. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any other important updates. See you in the next update.